this. I want to learn to like him. Restoration mod is the only real mod because there are 3 lines of code written by outsiders about unlocking content that has been done for the game but was not published. Where did that one crazy guy go? I'm surprised he didn't take the submersible. Let's go, boys. You'll be doing Jaws of Hackon sometime this week or weekend. Or the weekend or week. I've only played it once through. I need to go again. Dragon Age didn't have a weird morality system. Solus always remind you of Dobby. Solus was just, I don't know, I found him really annoying, but that's just me.
You've returned.
There's a lot of players who love him.
Lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
Your construction woke up something.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto?
I think some high-level equipment is only usable if you have really high, dark, or light side. In this, yeah, like, I did see that some armory has to be light side. Gigantic shark that drove all the Selkath insane.
It's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
A few scientists have survived.
That's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged?
The harvesting machine was destroyed.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that, I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
None of your damn business, boy. See, I don't like Vivian either. I want to do a playthrough where I take all of the companions that I didn't like with me. I should do that. Zendra's your favorite? I don't think I have a favorite. Maybe Dorian. Elvira will stray away from that kind of thing, especially for Mass Effect. None of your business.
I'll assume that means yes. As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together in the future.
I should have received SAS points for that. Sassy. Oh. Does it really matter though? My persuasion never works. Stun? No. Death field targets all enemies within 10-meter radius, draining life to heal the attacking Jedi. Yes. Yes. Oh. Vivian is a bitch. I can't stand her. She's a mage that doesn't... I don't know. I don't like her. I don't like her, and I don't like Sarah. I think Sarah's really weird. You swear if Mass Effect Inquisition will be Inquisition in space, or if Mass Effect Andromeda is Inquisition in space, you'll eat a baby. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I hope it's not. I hope that the maps aren't really, really large. That's actually maybe my biggest disappointment with Inquisition, is that the maps are way too damn big. Yeah. Vivian is the anti-mage, and Sarah is the anti-elf. She's crazy. Stop human. We have detected a number of underwater detonations coming from the vicinity. Really? Are we gonna do this again? You have been known to ask questions about this, and our spy monitors in the Republic Embassy recorded you leaving in a submersible that descended into the rift. You will come with us immediately to answer for your actions, or we will be forced to take you by force. Fucking A. Very well. Once again, there's not a problem. The kind of content on the map, that's where it starts. Well, I feel like the maps, they thought that just making them big was like the answer. I don't know, it just ran forever and ever. There's so many maps I didn't even go to. Those pressures restores anything that threatens it, or the Kolto. So, for some of those maps, I just ran to the objective and just left. I'll not tolerate threats to our neutrality, our existence, or our way of life. As much as we admire your Republican, your order in particular, I believe you have a hard time explaining your role in this incident. You have determined that you are responsible for the detonations that occurred near the rift. We demand to know what occurred. If the Republic has broken any neutrality treaty with us, the repercussions shall be grave indeed. What have you done to the rift? I didn't do anything. The explosions were at the research station. Both our governments set up there. Research station? What are you talking about? Don't try to lie to us, human. We know of this. What? It will be discussed later. This cannot be kept silent. The council will hear nothing of this, and you will keep your silence or be ejected from the court. But we cannot silence. What has happened at the research station? What caused the explosion? Oh god. Yeah, Dragon Age 2 was bad. It was horrible. You're really digging these creatures' voice acting? I mean, I spent all day yesterday reading. And earlier today. You have a squishy soft spot for DA2. It was the game that introduced you to Thetis. It was a little oh, you were a little late to the game. Well, I guess it makes sense, though, if DA2 is your first Dragon Age game. It's understandable. I'll let it pass. I'll let it pass. The machinery had woken up a giant shark. Phyraxan shark. Could it be? Impossible. It's only a legend. But she said it killed... She didn't? Didn't she? She killed it. You killed the shark, human? I destroyed the machinery to save it. This progenitor? Be quiet. It's merely a myth and not fit for outsiders to hear. But if it was the Lifebringer, the ancestor of our species, think of what this could mean. Wait, that was your daddy down there? If it always laired there, then perhaps the Kolto. Enough. Offworlders are not to hear of such things. But she said she saved it. She destroyed the harvesters to save it. Indeed, this casts your actions in a new light, human. This, I believe, will require more thought, both on your actions and on what we must do in response. This court will adjourn while we deliberate. Great. We have reviewed your actions in the situation. We thank you for the destruction of the machinery and saving the giant Phyraxan, which we believe is the source of our Kolto, or at least its guardian. We will not detain you any longer. While we cannot show our gratitude overtly, know that you have earned our respect. Trial is over. That's the second time I've gone to trial. Dummies. It was Papa. You guys are the worst at keeping secrets. She shaved it, but I shaved the shark. I shaved the shark. Let's go to the cantina. Talk with them about the mercenaries. didn't die in this trial, didn't get exiled from the planet in this trial. Life is good. Have you news for me, human? Have you discovered why the Republic is hiring mercenaries? Yes, they're sending them down to a secret base. That is, as I feared. The Republic is fortunate I was the one assigned to investigate this case. Human, allow me to be blunt with you. If I report this violation to my superiors, the Republic will be banned from Manon. But I do not wish to do this. I see the Sith for what they truly are, ruthless and evil. The Republic has always respected our independence, but if they fall, the Sith will be quick to send an invasion fleet to conquer Manon. But I cannot simply ignore what the Republic has done. The rift is a source of the Kolto, and I fear the science station may damage production of the delicate resource.
The Hrakert Rift is a source of Kolto? Why would the Republic risk so much to send troops there? I
He
don't
was
get
down there. Make them shut down the facility and recall their people before they do something we all regret. They couldn't. They had lost contact with the science facility. Of course, I should have realized, doubtless. They were hiring the mercenaries to investigate the situation, but I fear mercenaries alone may not be enough to save their station. There are ancient mysteries within the Rift that even we Selkath do not comprehend. I fear the Republic has awakened something that is best left undisturbed. Dude, I've already done all this. After I do this, I should talk to Karth. Oh god, I was gonna crash my game. I've cleared the station. That's most reassuring. Perhaps the situation is not as bad as I had thought. I will keep our conversation secret so that the vile Sith will not gain from the Republic's foolishness. I can only hope my silence does not lead to disaster for Manon. Here's the payment I promised you. Now I must take my leave, human. My superiors are expecting a full report from me, and there is much I must do to ensure they cannot uncover the Republic's actions. Or uncover the Republic's actions. 500 XP, yo. Link Awakens. Wait, what? There's a new Zelda game? Now I should just talk to him?
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
That's a joke. I don't want to talk to him. I just want him to be disappointed that every single time I try to initiate a conversation, he thinks it's gonna happen and then it just doesn't. Well, let's talk with Sunri about his infidelity.
Joey, coming to check in on an old man? I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial.
Soon, old friend. We don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. You know, the
Oh, he
role
thought he
of
was gonna have
arbiter
input.
cannot be taken lightly.
There's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Were you and Alasa having an affair?
No, what this must look like, yes. Yes, we were having an affair. I know it was wrong, but I'm a weak man.
I'm a weak
Alasa
man.
was beautiful and young. How was I to resist her charms? But I didn't kill her. I loved her.
I saw what you did to her.
I know I made a terrible mistake getting involved with Alasa, but I was going there to break it off with her. I did it, but found out later that she was dead. I don't deserve to go to jail just for having an affair, do I? You have to help me prove that I wasn't the killer.
Well, wait, I'm confused because we saw a video feed of him shooting her. Let's go over the evidence.
Well, you know I was having an affair with Alasa. I went there to break it off that night. But I can tell you it wasn't easy. She was young and beautiful. but I love Alora. I knew I had to do it. I broke it off quickly as I could, and then I left. I found out later she'd been murdered when the Selkath authorities came knocking on my door. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alassa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
I think he's lying. I mean, I know that his medal was planted. Ah, these trials, man. Welcome back, Cupcake. How did this guy end up in jail? Weren't you helping him interrogate someone yesterday? No, this guy's been here. He's been in a prison. He killed a Sith. Mochi, do I have all the evidence? I have one guy won't talk. The hotel manager said that he saw, well, he heard a gunshot, then he saw the cripple running. Then we saw a video feed of him walking into the room and shooting her in the back. And then the other dude, the druggie, he planted the cross. The Sith told him to plant a cross. Is that, basically all it is? I feel like that was all the evidence. I can't find any more. Okay, I'll be going.
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Okay, well. I think he's the killer. So you're the arbiter in the Sunri Alassa murder case then. I hope you are impartial as the office is traditionally supposed to be. You off-worlders have a tendency to ignore the rule of law in favor of some other rather irrational causes. What is it that I can do for you now? What do you know about the murder? Senator from the Republic, Alassa was from the Sith. They kill each other all the time. What's more? No. But the details, that is for the judges of the courts to decide. Is there anything else you need? Okay, I want to begin the trial. Are you certain? Once the trial has begun, it cannot be stopped, and once judgment is given, the case can never be reopened. You must be certain your investigations are complete before you request a trial. This is the role of the arbiter. Are you certain you want to begin the trial? Are you deaf, Flipperhead? No, let's begin the trial. Very well. I shall advise the court, and we will begin immediately. Let the record show that the trial of Sunri versus Atif City Authority has commenced. Presiding are judges Shelkar, Kosa, Nil Shaken, Bota, and Dula. This trial is to determine the culpability of Sunri in the death of the Sith Alassa. Representing Sunri's defense is the member of the Jedi Order. Do you have any opening statements? Flipperhead, yes. Hey, Prang, how's it going? How are you? Sunri is guilty of murder. I have this recording as proof. Wait. I don't want to jump to the case. I don't want to jump to it right now. I have no comments at this time. Acting as prosecutor for the Otto City Authority is impartial observer of the Sith Empire.
It is an honor to see justice served. And I will see Sunri is executed for the crime he has committed.
Do not be too overzealous in pressing your commission, Sith. First matter of business is the presentation of the sworn testimony by the proprietor, Ignis, of the hotel where the murder occurred. What is the testimony you wish to give us?
The man I saw leaving, Sunri, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
The guilt of the accused is apparent even this early in the trial.
Know your place, Sith. It is important evidence. The court will keep this in mind near the top of the list of pertinent facts. He said, I think. You'll now begin by calling forth the witnesses of the crime and taking their testimony. I'm good, thank you, Prang. After each witness has given their testimony, you have cross-examined them, you may ask the presiding judges for their opinions on the current state of the case. This is a special privilege given by Manan law only to the defendant, so use it wisely. The first witness is Firith. The prosecution will question the witness first.
You are Firith Me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony.
Objection! Order in the courtroom. Overruled. Objection, Your Honors. Objection sustained. Ask the witness your questions and do it promptly.
Of course, Your Honor. Firith Me, what did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway after hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunri over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Elassa was fired.
Very pertinent point, prosecutor. Is now the defense's turn to cross-examine the witness. Oh, here we go. We're gonna find out something interesting, aren't we? Time to put all these hours of playing Ace Attorney to use. Or Sherlock Holmes. My piercing. Okay. Did you actually see the murder happen?
You mean actually see him kill her with my own eyes? Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there.
Your point is well taken, Arbiter. Do you have any additional questions? I have no additional questions. I don't want to point fingers yet. Very well. Would you like to use this opportunity to pull the judges? Yes. I do not have enough information to make an informed decision. I'm unsure yet as to whether Sunri is the actual murderer. Not make my decision. I just don't have enough information. I cannot tell if Sunri killed Elissa, but I'm confident it will be proven. Okay, since the defense has no further witness, we will call the second witness, the Rodian Gulper. Prosecution may question the witness.
Glupor the Rodian, you were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunri leaving Elassa's room, didn't you?
Yes, Glooper see Sunri running down hallway, and when Glooper look in room, Sith woman dead on floor.
This is clear then, that Sunri left the room with the Sith Elassa already dead behind him.
Perhaps, Sith, perhaps. It is the turn of the defense to question the witness. Okay, did you see Sunri kill Elassa? Glooper not see Sunri really hurt Sith. But Glooper did see Sunri leaving room with dead Sith in it. But Glooper not see him really kill Sith. An important distinction, Arbiter. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? Did you plant the metal on Alasa?
Glupor.
Glupor.
Don't do it, Glupor.
Don't do it. The prosecution will be silent. Glupor paid by Sith to plant that metal.
Lies! Slander! I object!
You are certain of this, Glupor?
Glupor wonky.
This new evidence puts the entire case in a new light. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? No. Would you like to poll the judges at this time? Yes. Don't have enough information, unsure, cannot make a decision, just not enough information. Okay. If the defense has no more questions, the court will call out Elora, Sunry's wife.
You, Elora, are
It's a
Sunny's
trap!
lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Yes. I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Ilasa.
A supposition for now, prosecutor. Does the defense have any questions? Sunry was a Republic war hero, wasn't he?
Yes. He fought against the Sith in the last war. He fought bravely and was even awarded the Hero's Cross. I don't know how much that means to the Sith or to your Selkath, your honors. But in the Republic, it is awarded only to the bravest, most valorous, most honorable men. The kind of man who earns that medal would not kill someone in cold blood.
Your husband earned a medal because he excelled at killing Sith. It relates directly. Uh-oh. Do not let personal opinions sway your judgment of the law. Do you have any more questions? Was it true your husband was having an affair with Alasa?
Yes. Yes, it was true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
Be silent. You have already questioned the witness, prosecutor.
Been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
That was very enlightening evidence. It will influence our deliberation considerably. Do you have any more questions? No. We use this opportunity to pull the judges. Yes. No, not enough information. Oh, it's weighed against Sunry? Not tell. Does the prosecution have any remaining witnesses to call forth?
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, your honors.
Okay. We still have the
Are you
video.
a war hero, Mr. Sunry? You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Alasa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Alasa, my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith. You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
Do not interrupt the accused. In fact, I think you've said quite enough already, prosecutor. They've had enough of his shit. Do you have any questions to ask the accused? I think I've kind of fucked him. You were going to end the affair. Would the Sith object?
Yes, I think they would. They wouldn't want to lose one of their sources, even though I didn't give them anything. They might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution you portray it to be.
He's silent, prosecutor. There's a valuable point that lends some credence to your defense, Arbiter. Is there anything else you wish to ask? How could Alasa have got a hold of your medal?
I don't know. The medal had gone missing some time ago. I never found out what happened to it. It's possible the Sith had stolen it and had it planted on the body.
Supposition, Your Honors?
True, but it does have merit and deserves consideration. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Alasa was a Sith spy, wasn't she?
Of course she was. Why would a young, beautiful Sith woman get with an old cripple like me?
You're not helping yourself. You only give reason why you might kill her. Merely states facts. The incompetence of the murder indicates that her occupation was not the motive for the killing. The fact remains Alasa was Sith and likely a spy. Well, that just did him in. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the judges. Don't have enough information. I'm unsure. It seems to me the evidence is weighed against Sunry. I don't have information. Sunry is obviously guilty. Oh god. It's 2 against 3. Witnesses have been called forward and questioned. The prosecution will now present in closing, in summary, the facts of this case. I think he's dead. I think the facts of this case are very straightforward.
In this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Alasa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest
Look,
method
can I get my
of keeping his
lightsabers
hatred of
out?
the Sith was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion.
Indeed, and your closing statements, Arbiter? Say. No one actually witnessed the murder.
Well, that doesn't mean a thing. He was there, running from the room.
If you speak out of turn again, you will be forcefully ejected from the court. The Arbiter speaks a valid fact. Yeah, according to the video recording, he did kill her. I think he did kill her. I don't want him to get a... Yeah, I think he killed her and then the Sith planted the evidence on him. Yeah, my arguments are complete. Now we're gonna deliberate. Oh, he's gonna be guilty. This court hereby finds Sunry guilty of the murder of the Sith Alasa. I think he's guilty, Steeler. I agree with you. According to the Selkath law and the prescribed punishment for murder is death.
Sunry, no.
But due to the extenuating circumstances surrounding this case, and to not provoke additional tension between the Sith and the Republic elements within Otto City, the sentence is commuted to a life term in the Otto City prison.
No, Your Honors. I demand the death penalty.
You're in no position to argue, Sith. Do you not think that your Empire can pressure this court? We have made our decision. The verdict has been delivered and this trial is now over.
I don't believe this. I mean, Sunry should be remembered as a hero, not as a murderer. That isn't right.
Move the guilty party from the courtroom. Dude. Did I not do it right? Yeah, recordings can be altered, but the recording never came up.